go, Whittaker! That's it! What a goal! What a goal by Bulls! Jackson! Jackson! Yeah. Come on! Come on! Come on, Finn! Two! It's two! It's two! Come on! Come on! Gets in! Gets in! Actually gets in! Gets in! Gets in! Fifth win of the season. Harvey, I hope you're right. Harvey says that he's going to bang it. Whittaker. Oh, he wasn't far off. Shoot! Shoot! Oh.
Running, running, no, no, running, running, no, running, running, no, keep running.
We start off with this amazing view. There's no place like home. Yes guys, how's it going? And welcome back to what is another video. We are at my hometown right now, the Promenade in Penzance. Penzance and Newland. This is where I come from, here in West Cornwall. I'm just here for a few days to see my family, members of my family and all that. But yeah, I thought I'd make my intro here for the time being with the lovely weather and all that, because we're facing a night game tomorrow night. As this is Monday, I'm recording this bit, but yeah, it's a big one. Coventry away. A big one this is for us. Coventry sit right next to us in the table in 20th. We are in 19th. And we are full of confidence after the amazing 2-0 win we've just had at home over Sunderland. And we're off to the Rico Arena tomorrow for the 4-hour journey from Plymouth. I'm going back to Plymouth later on tonight, as I'm seeing a friend of mine after I've recorded this intro. But yeah, it's Coventry away. A big test for Steven Schumacher and us boys in green. It's also a big test because I ain't going to underestimate Mark Robbins' side. They have started really poorly though this season, considering they were in the playoff final last season. Obviously they lost that playoff final on penalties to Luton, but they have started poorly. So yes, we could come into this with full of confidence, but they're right next to us in the table, and I know how decent of a manager Mark Robbins is, so I ain't going to underestimate Cov one bit either. I mean, I shouldn't really underestimate anyone in the Championship, really, should I? Because that's why it's one of the hardest leagues in the world. But yeah, well, it's going to be very interesting. I'm absolutely bricking it. I shouldn't be bricking it though, because we have just beaten Sunderland, but I brick every game, especially away from home, considering our form away so far. This is the perfect opportunity for us, this game, to basically nab ourselves our first away win of the season. We're of only 3 clubs that haven't won a game away from home yet. Us, Sheffield Wednesday and Rotherham. Wednesday and Rotherham are in the bottom 3. We're not, because our home form is brilliant. It's where all our 5 wins have come from, against Huddersfield, Blackburn, Norwich, Sheffield Wednesday and Sunderland. So either way though, I don't know how this is going to happen. The last time we faced Coventry, it was in League One, all a few years ago. The last time we faced Coventry was January 2019 in the 2018-19 season. We won 2-1 at home. It was the year we went down, but we won 2-1 at home. But the last time we faced them at their place, the Ricoh Arena, that same season in August 2018, we lost 1-0. In that 2-1 home win though, it was thanks to a double from Ruben Ramirez, and Coventry's consolidation goal was scored by none other than Connor Chaplin, who is now of course at Ipswich. But yeah, no, I'm excited for this game though as well, because we're both right next to each other in the table, so it'll be interesting to see who ends up on top. But I have been surprised with Coventry so far this season, with the way they've started and all that. I think it shows that they are badly missing Gyökeres and Ben Hamer at the moment. Gyökeres and Hamer, who they sold this summer, of course, have started poorly. They're gonna be it's harder for them this season so far without Gyökeres, without Hamer. But we know how good of a manager Mark Robins is. My main hope though is that Coventry, I know, have blown a lot of their home games this season by taking the lead, and then they sacrificed a win to a draw. Huddersfield did it over there, and I'm hoping at least we could do the same. But it'll be interesting to see how we do. My score prediction, oh God, now I genuinely think this could go either way. To be fair, and I haven't said this in my episode yet so far, Coventry have just beaten Millwall at the Den 3-0. That's a brilliant win for them, and a brilliant win for them to get back to winning ways, which means both of us have just won lately before coming into this match. Some people will say a Coventry win, some people will say a draw, some people will say an Argyle win. My heart says we will do a repeat of Derby and win 3-2, but my head says a 2-2 draw. Okay, I've decided. I'm gonna have to go with my heart and go with a 3-2 Argyle.
Wait.
Greens, Azaz to score a worldie. Come on!
This is where you'll get beat now.
Shut up! I mean, I guess I'll least to take a point, but considering that we've just beaten Sunderland, I probably wouldn't mind at least just taking a point, but I need us. I genuinely need us to get an away win some point soon, because this is round 18 and we haven't got an away win yet this season. One of 3 clubs, us, Rotherham and Sheffield Wednesday. We need to make sure we get an away win before the Millers do and before the Owls do. So it then again proves our survival credentials and all that as well. But I've already said to the guys from TheArgyleWay, whatever happens at Coventry, as long as we beat Stoke, which is our next game at home on the Saturday, I'll be pretty pleased with these last 3 games before we go to the King Power to face Leicester. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Yeah, my score prediction, I am going to go 2-2, probably purely on the fact that Coventry just beat Millwall at the Den, which is a great result for them. But if we can win, my heart says 3-2 to us. If we can win, it would be absolutely unbelievable for our first away win of the season. So yeah, we sit 19th, Coventry sit 20th, and elsewhere in the Football League and English football, a certain annoying cousins known as Exeter City have just been battered 7-0 by Bolton over the weekend. So scum get battered everywhere they go. That's exactly what happens. 7-0 to Bolton. We love to see it. It was a great weekend, that Sunderland result, because we won, Exeter lost, and Pompey also got battered. So it's a lovely weekend for us. Pompey got battered 4-0 by Blackpool at home for their first defeat of the season, and they've just lost their star centre-back Regan Poole to injury. So yeah, as you can imagine, it was a great weekend for us beating Sunderland. So we now have to see how we're going to do against Cov, and hopefully we can keep up and start getting some good form, because this will be an interesting match. We're going to enjoy this lovely coastline and get back to Plymouth later on, and then the next day we're on the travels up the M5 and M42 and M6 to get there. So here we are then, guys. It's Coventry away. Come on, let's do this. Up the Janners, up the Argyle, up the Greens, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth. Come on, you boys in green. Right, Coventry away, guys. We will see you there. Come on, you Greens. Heading to Home Park to get in the car, and then we're off to Coventry. So in the meantime, while I'm walking there, I'm going to tell you all, guys, my predicted lineup for tonight. So I'm going to go Cooper, Gibson, Plegasuelo, Kesler Hayden, Joe Edwards, Randall, Houghton, Cundall, Azaz Mumba, Whittaker. Actually, no, I'm going to go different. Take Randall off and put Bundu on. So for a change, I'm going to go Randall on the bench. Obviously, Hardy's not going to be back for this game because he's still out injured. He should be back for Stoke at home on Saturday in 4 days' time for round 19. But yeah, it's a hard one because I've chosen Cundall over Randall because of Cundall's recent performances. Houghton's got to start no matter what. He's my player of the season so far. As much as I love Randall, as much as I love Adam, and he's one of our own, we'll put him on the bench for this one and then bring him on in the second half. But I'd love us to start Bundu. So I'd start him, I'd start Azaz, I'd start Mumba, and I'd start Whittaker. Whittaker and Azaz especially. incredible they were with those 2 goals against Sunderland. And Cooper, like I said, against Sunderland, pulled off some amazing saves. I'm hoping he can do the same tonight. It's a big one against Coventry. And Mark Robbins, come on you Greens. It's a lot bigger of a stadium than what I thought, to be fair. Now actually at it, but here we are, guys. Made it to Coventry. Oh, big one. Come on, you Greens. Alright guys, we've made it to the ground, as you all know, with my new hat on, as you can see. I need to get it squared up properly. There we go. Anyway, I'm joined by Riley. We've got a Coventry fan here. Mate, how you feeling coming into this game? It is 20th hosting 19th. Score prediction today.
I'm going to say 3-1. We're coming in from a good win against Millwall. So, yeah, looking forward to this game.
Who's scoring for Cov then today, mate?
I'm going to say Haji Wright, Matty Godden and Sakamoto.
Where do you think Coventry's going to finish this season in the table?
I'm going to say
pick any number.
Mid-tier, about 12.
Oh, okay,
12,
so you think you'll rise up?
I'm very confident. We've had a bit of a bad run in this season.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping for mid-table.
Yeah, no, fair enough, mate, fair enough. Right, here we are then. Coventry away. We've made it. Right, we've made it. Right, we've made it. Lineups are out. Cooper, Houghton, Flexwellow, Joe Edwards, Ballymumba, Whittaker, Gibson, Azad, Wayne, Kessler, Hayden and Cundall. Here we go then. The likes of here he is, come on! Anyway, the likes of Randall and Bundu on the bench. Forgot to say, right, score predictions, boys.
3-2 Greens, last minute.
That's the same as me. That's the same as me. Liam,
2-1 Argyle.
Rosevere,
2-1 Argyle.
and you're scoring.
Whittaker's going to get a double. Whittaker's going to score last minute winner, and I'm flying.
Yeah, that's it. Surfing USA right there. Right, and then what about you two? I've got his ass. I've got his ass. Former Villa man. They don't like Coventry, so that's why I've gone for him. But it's a big one. 20th versus 19th. Here we go. Green Army! And Coventry have got Godden started, so that's going to be one to look out for. Boys, I forgot to ask, how was the pub? How was out 10? Oh, really? Okay. And what's it called? Okay, fair enough. All right, okay. Well, there's that as well. And also, how was the journey up in general?
Slapped most of the way.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
How was the journey?
It was alright, to be fair, apart from the one breakdown.
Yeah.
So, yeah, happy days.
Yeah. Right. Kickoff's underway. I think it's fair to say that we're definitely...
I was expecting a kiss then. How rude!
So rude! It's ridiculous!
We're definitely going to outsing them tonight. Come on! Harvey can do my commentating at this point.
He cost us his third goal against Wednesday at home last season.
Oh, it's the same one.
He's awful.
It's the same one as well. That should have been a corner. I can't believe that. Ah, Coventry's defence got away.
And the wheel. Shoes on the wheel.
Oh, hang on, we've won it back. Whittaker, it's too far up, too far wide. That's it. Get rid of it. Boys need to clear it. Your ground's too big for you. 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 He called it. He called it. Hang on to Wayne. Oh, too late. Oh, it's a Coventry ball. Come on, Gibson, defend it. Yes, Gibbo. Oh. Keep going. Take him on. Corner. Oh. Well done, Coops. Well done, Coops. No. Yeah, play on, play on. Don't look for it. Sit, get rid of it. Not bad. Coventry's got a corner. Jesus Christ. That's it. Play it forward. Play it forward. It's Whittaker. Good ball, good ball. That's it. Ah, that's a shame. Mumba tried. Azaz, Jordan, Whittaker, hang on. Oh no, that's Coventry's defence is there again. Oh no, he's offside anyway. It was either going to be that, or it was going to be a repeat of Hillsborough. Goal scorer for Sheffield Wednesday is way. We didn't get that then. That was close from Cov. Nice. Whittaker's giving it away. Come on, boys. Attack, attack, attack. Free kick. So, come on, boys. Played it short. So take him on, take him on. Not bad. Oh, we were close, we were close. Corner either way. Argyle! 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 Oh! That's good defence from Coventry there. Clear it. Got it, we've got it, we've got our advantage. Harvey, I hope you're right. Harvey says that he's going to bang it. Whittaker. Oh, he wasn't far off. Shoot, shoot! Oh. Intense. Right, Coventry free kick. Well done, Coops. hang on. Go on, Finn. Keep it. Keep the ball. Here we are, half time, and not just half time, the most nil-nil I have seen since Watford, which was also 0-0. Bog standard, really, 0-0. Another Tuesday night, 0-0. What's the make of that then, Harv?
Coventry's been more dominant.
Yeah, I'd say only just, yeah.
About checking stats, it looks like they've had more possession. They gave Cooper a lot more to do than what we gave their keeper to do.
That's true.
You don't know what's going to happen in the second half. You don't know what Shuey's going to say to them. By the end of the day, we take a point. As long as we get a point or three is a positive direction.
No, absolutely. Anyone standing out for us so far?
I don't know. Hopefully the second half, where can Rant have a goal.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Don't blame you. Yeah, come on the greens, right? That's usual suspect number 1 out of the way. Number 2, go on. What do you think?
Liam!
Half time, 0-0.
It's just been one of those games, isn't it? 0-0. I mean, we created some chances, but the cutting edge just hasn't been there, really.
I agree.
And I wouldn't mind a point, but if we can nick a 1-0, that would be ideal.
Like I've said, at the moment I'm going with, I don't mind a point as long as we 100% win on Saturday against Stoke, because that's a big game as well.
They're drawing at QPR at the minute.
Okay,
so,
right, yeah, that's I mean, yeah, no, that's very true.
It's a game that we can win, we can nick a result, but I wouldn't mind the point. But they haven't been the greatest Coventry, and you can see why.
The way I see it is this 0-0 so far just sums up we're right next to each other in the table.
Yeah.
And we're just so similar at the moment, but yeah, any stand-up players for you so far?
I'd say Azaz has been quite good.
Fair enough.
So, we just need to step up in the second half.
Yeah.
And try and get a winner. If not, just settle for a point.
Yeah, what do you reckon, Roosevelt, then?
Same as Liam, really. It's one of them games, really, where we've just basically watched a 0-0 game. You said it already. It's one of them. Coventry have dominated, realistically. Defensively, we have defended pretty well, but most of the time we've got to control the ball. We've got to control the ball a little bit better. We've given away too many times. It's just been a little lacklustre.
Yeah,
fair enough. Well, yeah, but like we all said, really, points not the end of the world. I mean, we're not home, so that's the other main thing as well. But no, we got what I said at the moment is. Pretty much I agree with all 3 of them, really, yeah. They've been the more dominant, but it's just, for me, it's just such a 0-0 at the moment, so either way. But yeah, it's such a 0-0 for me at the moment, so like I said, take it all the way back to the southwest from the West Midlands, but if we can beat Stoke on Saturday, that's huge, but yeah. There's still a second half, and that's one of my catchphrases now, as you all know. There is always a second half, so we'll see. Come on, you Greens. That's it! Come on, Wayne! Oh! Coventry's keeper did well there, I've got to give him credit. Wayno! The Wayne train, as Harvey England said earlier. I don't want to put a joke in during the game, but I'd rather hear Harvey England's 2-2 any day of the week over what I hear on frickin' GWR every single week. May I have your attention, please? No! You gotta run with it, Bally. Liam understood the reference immediately.
It's a bigger club.
Coventry free kick. That's it. I thought Morgan was going to find Finn then, but no. No! That's it. Hey! Liam, go. Say that now.
Keeper!
And that's the difference between Cooper and Hazard. He comes for the crosses.
We love Michael. Come on. Finn! Come on. Have a go. Oh, that's a shame. We tried. Oh dear. Forward! Get it out! Alton. Azaz, come on! Wrong way, mate! We're giving it away too much this half. Oh! Right.
We have never more downgraded a player in our lives. What the f***?
It's in 30 seconds.
Mumba's off, and guess who is on? Tyreek Wright's on. Come on, Tyreek. I want a difference from Bristol. That's it. Take him on, but no, not quite. That's it. Come on, Wayno. Ah. Out. I agree with Liam there.
Sky blue forward.
That's it. Win the ball, Finn. Fine, Wayne. No, the keeper's beaten us to it. Wayne! Oh my God, what was that? What was that finishing, man? Training. Let's go and finish this off. Oh, okay, let's finish it off like this. Goes all the way far right into the corner. Penzance! Come on! Right, corner to us. Oh! Come on! So use your strength. Ouch! Yeah, that's it.
Offside, ref!
That's it. Oh. The Plymouth Argyle. No, they can't count. They can't. No way they can't. They can't. They surely can't. I don't understand that.
Absolute joke! You slaphead mug!
And it's the same referee that disallowed our goal versus Wednesday at home last season. Sing when you're winning. I can't believe that. 1-0 Coventry. Oh. Unbelievable. All I ask for is a point now at this point. I'm pretty sure 99% that was out.
Have a fucking shot, man!
All this fancy tiki-taka, I just want a shot at least. Right, let me show you this, everyone. Joke. And the worst thing is, we're not even taking advantage of this at the moment.
No. Do you want to know why? Because we're away from home.
It hasn't been our greatest performance, no, but there's no way that should be a goal.
No.
Fuming.
No.
I hate football.
Let it bounce! Crying out loud!
What a referee! Shit. 1-0 to the Pgmol MOL as always. Someone's just said in the background, we don't deserve to lose this game. Oh, I couldn't agree more. Oh, take him on, Bundu. I mean, it's not our greatest performance this season, no, not at all, but we get the performances apart from Bristol and to a certain extent Leeds, but we just can't get the results. Don't look back, get up, you. Is he not giving it, has he? Thank God for that. We do the performances apart from Bristol, apart from Leeds, we just cannot get the results. Come on!
Getting results!
Just cannot get the results away from home. No wonder in the bottom three for away form. That's it. That's it. Keep going. Right, Whittaker's down. Off you bolt! Useless! And that was rubbish as well. I thought he just stepped on his toe by accident then. Ah, that was...
Look in the space.
Thank God for that. Oh my God. We're going to have to rely on stoppage time in a minute.
Look at the space.
I know, this is a joke. This is a joke. Keza Hayden to the rescue. Right, 6 minutes to get 1 goal. What do we get just then? Ball!
Good ground.
Yeah, time waste even more, why don't you?
Come on!
This is B-Tech Wickham at this point.
Too easy.
That was
That was great. Yeah, that was awesome.
that was terrible. He's offside anyway. Can have a word with him, ref? 1 minute to go.
Close him!
Oh, so we got 30 seconds to get something. What are we doing? That's a foul.
Well, it's now or never. Simple as that.
It is. Where's our apology letter then, Pgmol, you bunch of useless. That's it. That's it. That's it. That is an absolute just be happy with that. Oh, I'm fuming. I'm fuming. I'm fuming. I'm fuming. Outside the area, clear. Sorry, outside the area, clear as day. That is an absolute disgrace, hands down. Shocking, shocking. Sack the lot of them at Pgmol. Sack the lot of them, honestly. No, it wasn't our best performance, no, but there's no way that goal should have stood. No way. I can't lie, I now know how Arsenal fans feel the other week at Newcastle. That's ridiculous. Right, it's simple. It's simple. A must 3 points against Stoke. A must. It's simple. Thanks, ref.
GPR won as well.
They did, oh my god. That's bad for us. I hate football. Referee. Idiots, delivering idiots walking out in the tunnel there. No one else.
I'm the same.
Well, a perfect song for it. I'm so done. Thanks, ref. The autistic kid, me, is crying. What a disaster. Coventry Building Society. I might call it Coventry Robbing Society. Coventry Bank Society.
CBS, you know what it stands for?
Coventry Robbing the Bank Society. The most taking the performance we've had in terms of us being screwed over since that Burton game last season. I'll tell you my full-time thoughts at the end, obviously, guys, but I don't think I've ever walked this fast in ages. That's how off I am. But there we are. Move on to Stoke on Saturday. Oh, God. Where do I start with this? Where in the name of God do I start with this? A disgrace, an absolute disgrace. Robbery, corruption, selfish, and just pure riggedness, pure rigged at its finest by Pgmol for the most incompetent of decisions for the 18th game week in a row of 46 so far. And how many game weeks have we had so far in the Championship? 18. How many games have we had in the Premier League so far? 13. It's the same every single damn week. Get rid of the lot of them. Get rid of the lot of them. Get rid of the lot of Pgmol. It's the only thing that is gonna save English football at this point, honestly. And I genuinely mean that, honestly. They have been an absolute... Yeah. Honestly. Even my hands are shaking after what I've just seen from that. Honestly, don't bother giving any clubs or any players awards for this season. Just give all the awards to Pgmol for all their efforts in making referees the fairest possible in every game. Absolute They deserve nothing from this season so far. Absolutely nothing from the likes of Anthony Taylor, Darren England, Paul Tierney. They're all cack, the lot of them. They're all cack. They all need their heads checked in. Especially the referee we've just had tonight. Coventry against Argyle. Obviously, as we all know, the match ended full time. Coventry 1, Plymouth 0. In fact, No. We're going to say it again. The match ended full time. Pgmol, corruptive referees and linesmen 1, Plymouth 0. Yeah, that... absolutely ridiculous. We were absolutely robbed. I mean, it wasn't our greatest performance, I have to be honest. It was far from it. We were bang average, but were Coventry all that? No, they weren't. No, they weren't.
And the stats can now tell you everything you need to know. This was a completely different 0-0 to the one I saw at Bolton last season, where Bolton tore us apart, unlike Coventry tonight.
There's a few Coventry fans that have been saying that they were the better team, and I'd probably say, judging by watching that game there, yes, they probably did slightly edge us on being better than us. They probably did have that extra quality over us during those 90 minutes. But did they deserve to win? No, that was clearly out. As you can see in this picture there, that ball was way over that line. Unfortunately, referees see otherwise because they genuinely think that there's a small semicircle out there that lets them keep the ball in and that gives them the 1-0 win. Disgrace. Absolute disgrace. I wonder how much they paid the referees for that match fixing. Corruption at its finest. I'm so done. I'm so done with the lack of referees that are actually making things fair at this point, because almost every single week of English football now, there's at least one result in either the Premier League, the Championship, League One or League Two, where there's one result that's completely unfair and not on because the referees and the linesmen and the VAR don't bother to communicate with each other or do anything to work as a team to say what's right. We saw it at Tottenham Liverpool. We saw it for Newcastle Arsenal. We saw it for Manchester United versus Wolves. They're prime examples. And it's the same in the EFL. I mean, like, that was just stupid. An utter disgrace. VAR's not the problem with the officiating. The problem is the utter tools that are Pgmol that don't know how to use it properly, and also don't know how to referee games properly. They're the governing body of refereeing for professional football in this country. They have to step up. They're a joke, the lot of them. I really hope they genuinely get their heads checked in. Because I now know exactly how all those Arsenal fans felt after Newcastle. I know exactly how those Liverpool fans felt after Tottenham. I know exactly how those Wolves fans felt after Old Trafford at the start of the season. What else can I think of? Chelsea as well. Chelsea were robbed against Man City at Stamford Bridge because the referee thought Cucurella did all the work to pull down Haaland. No, joke. It was Haaland that started it all. Can you not look at a better angle, referees? Or don't bother? What else should I think of? Reece James, Chelsea at Anfield 2 seasons ago. It was never a penalty, never a red card. What happened was the ball hit his thigh and his pelvis before it reached towards his hand. And then Anthony Taylor then just looks at a still, doesn't bother to look at the whole replay, and gives him a red card and a penalty to Liverpool. That's how pathetic all these referees honestly are. This season especially, there has been at least one incident and one problem every single damn week in both the Premier League and the EFL. It's got to change. The media and all that, don't stop going on about, FFP this, FFP that. I get that. Everton have been deducted 10 points, yeah. Where's that man on Man City and etc. and all that? Do they do anything about the referees? And does the media ever say that the refereeings are so poor? No, they never do. They protect them all the time. It's an absolute disgrace. They genuinely need to change so many things in English football because our referee governing body, Pgmol, has no idea what they're doing. They are a bunch of incompetent, pathetic morons that are on laxatives because that just shows that they don't know what they're doing. Stevie Wonder could do a better job than the referee for that match. My younger brother, Joe, who plays at the academy for Wolves, he could do a much better job than 90% of the referees we have now. It's an utter joke. And we were absolutely robbed at Coventry. Absolutely robbed. And I have seen social media, and I know some Coventry fans have felt sympathy for us. And I know they have because I've seen it and all that. I put a tweet out about how pathetic that decision was. It was well over the line. Well over the line. You could see it from space. It was well over the line. Honestly, it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. And I don't know how they keep their jobs. You can tell it's blind, it's pure corruption. Anthony Taylor gets demoted to the Championship for 1 week for Preston versus Coventry. I'm pretty sure it was Preston versus Coventry, yeah. Because he's had some terrible Premier League refereeings for 1 week. So you're probably there thinking, looking at that, going, he's probably going to be in the Championship for a while now to save him from all the pressure from the Premier League. But no. What do Pgmol do next? They bring him back to the Premier League for the next week for the biggest game of the weekend in Chelsea versus Manchester City. And you know what he's like against Chelsea as well, Anthony Taylor. He's an idiot. He's a bold idiot. Everything about that governing body is a joke at the moment. All they do is write apology letters to every single club of the 92 on dodgy penalty decisions. It's not good enough. It's seriously not good enough. They need to do more. Like, Liverpool asked for a replay for their when they got robbed at Tottenham. Not the right thing to say, in my opinion, so I disagreed with Klopp immediately when he said that, but you can see why they're frustrated, because they deserved a point. What they should have done, what they need to be doing, is acting on that, looking back at Luis Diaz's clear onside goal, and give the goal. Give the goal. Give Liverpool a point. Get rid of 2 points from Spurs. Like, how hard can it be? It's an absolute disgrace. All we're going to get from this is an apology letter. There's not enough. Coventry only deserved a point tonight. Only deserved a point from that game. Yes, they probably were the better team playing wise. They showed more quality than we did. We looked bang average, but were Coventry all this, all that, this, all that, this, all that? No, they weren't. They were absolutely bang average. Both of us were absolutely crap tonight. It was a bog standard 0-0. Coventry got the most undeserved win I've seen, because Pgmol cannot be competent. And I know, obviously, that's not Coventry's fault. I mean, they're gonna obviously, well, take the goal, celebrate, don't blame them, but we have every right to protest this, because shambles, absolute shambles. Honestly, it really is. And that picture is going to stay on the complete end of this rant, because it just proves to everyone on how pathetic officiating across English football really is right now. It's not this or that. It's not, Wolves get more robbed than Manchester United, for example. It's not Forest Green, let's say, get more robbed than Wrexham. Every single club gets robbed because the referees don't know what they're doing. Pgmol are turning our beautiful game into a Drive to Survive Netflix series. It's that embarrassing. And they have just used their Netflix Uno card against us to give Coventry the win for that match. Absolute joke. Coventry were not this or that at all. We're going to beat them at Home Park, in my opinion, on Valentine's Day, unless they turn into the second half of the season into a completely different team, because Coventry have not impressed me at all this season. Playoff finalists last season. Lost to Luton. Yes, they lost Gyökeres. Yes, they lost Hamer. But honestly, they're not the same team. I expected them to be right up there this season. They've not been good enough at all. They've been so bang average, and they were against us as well. No way they deserved that win. No way in a million years did they deserve that win. And it's good to see that I've seen some Coventry fans on Twitter and social media say that they were lucky. They were lucky. We were unlucky. That's the 4th time we've been robbed this season. But this one actually was a robbery. Like, those Southampton, Birmingham and Ipswich games are nothing now compared to this. This is just another level, this is. It really is. Because Ipswich, Southampton and Birmingham, to be fair, took their chances. Even though we deserved a point from all of those games. A win from the Ipswich game. But Coventry had to get a ball that was clearly past the line, not even on the pitch, to get their victory. So undeserved. So undeserved. And I wouldn't be shocked if they lose to Ipswich this weekend, but they could prove me wrong. It's the Championship. It's a really hard league at the end of the day. It really is. But no, honestly, that's so frustrating. That is so frustrating. There is one thing I can criticise us for, especially though, is that even though we were robbed and even though that goal never should have stood, the problem I had with us is that where was our efforts in basically keep playing, defending for our lives, and not just stop all of a sudden to protest about a goal that should have never stood? Where was that from us? And we need to do better in that perspective. But no way we deserve to lose that. No way we deserve to lose that. We lost because of an incompetent referee, the same incompetent referee that disallowed a stonewall goal from us against Sheffield Wednesday last season at home that I showed you earlier in this episode. I'm sorry, Coventry fans, if you're watching this, but I have every right to rant after this. And I guess I can say is that even though you didn't deserve to win, go and enjoy it, I guess, regardless. But yeah, I just hope that everyone acknowledges that we were so unlucky tonight. Oh, God. It's going to be a long season. What I can say is, though, to be fair to Coventry, I thought their right back, Milan Van Hewick, I thought he played really well tonight, and fair play to him. I thought he was one of my standout players personally. And of course, Haji Wright, who scored the goal for Coventry. Obviously that should have never counted, but he still had a decent game, to be fair. It wasn't our greatest performance, but we didn't deserve to lose that at all. However, there is one thing I was especially annoyed about. We took Mumba off, and I understand why. It was not his best performance at all. But Shuey brought on the wrong player. And I'm sorry, it's just the truth. And with our substitutions there, when Mumba came off, it just felt like a Bristol City repeat. The only difference was that we deserved something from this game and we didn't from Bristol City, because that was obviously by far our worst performance of the season and we picked the wrong team and we were shocking. But it's so painful, this defeat is. It really is. It's our 9th defeat of the season. It never should be our 9th defeat of the season. We should have only lost 5 times, really, in all honesty. Some of our fans complain about the Preston game and the Millwall game. Understandably so. We had so many chances, we failed to take advantage of them. But we deserved to lose both of those games because of that reason. But there's others like Southampton, Birmingham, Ipswich, tonight. We're just so unlucky. And the worrying thing is, even though I'm not worried at all with our club for this season, considering even though we're 20th in the table now, the bottom 4 looks so much worse. So much worse. Even though QPR did beat Stoke tonight. Which is a little bit worrying, and we do go to Loftus Road in the middle of December. But we need to win away from home. Our home form is keeping us up, and I'm loving the home form. But to solidify this season, we need to put in some away wins. We need to stop getting some away wins under our belt. To put a statement in, to get an away win before Rotherham, to get an away win before Sheffield Wednesday. To show our surviving credentials that we're not just all about home form. Because that's another away defeat, that is. And it's just heartbreaking. And it's another away defeat that we didn't deserve to lose. And of course, it happened in the West Midlands yet again. First Birmingham, and now Coventry. And West Brom, we drew, we should have won. But the reason we didn't win was because West Brom's keeper, Palmer, was absolutely superb. The West Midlands has been so unkind to us this season so far for away days. So I wonder what's going to happen at Stoke all the way in April. Speaking of Stoke, that's our next game. And now that we've just lost to Coventry, it's a must-win at home on Saturday. They're our next opponents. They just lost to QPR tonight at Loftus Road. QPR have claimed their third win of the season. And Stoke's record at home park is not the greatest at all. We have to win on Saturday. We have to. Anything that isn't a win on Saturday is not going to be good enough, in my opinion. And it's going to be a ball ache to take to Leicester next weekend for our next away day of the season. And that's going to be hard, obviously, because, well, they're the league leaders. We have to beat Stoke. We have to beat Stoke. And hopefully get our 6th win of the season and put another statement into our surviving credentials. I still think we can do more than surviving this season, but it's still a long way to go, round 18. Obviously, Coventry didn't deserve that, in my opinion, at all, that win. But obviously, like with every championship club, like with every club, you've got to wish them best of luck for the rest of the season. Because, and to be fair, I've seen some of Coventry's games this season and they've had decisions that haven't gone their way at all. And I sympathise with them on that. And I sympathise with every club on that. It's none of our faults. It's Pgmol. They are causing all this. It's not Coventry's fault at all, this robbing tonight. It's the utter clowns that run this sport in the refereeing and VAR boxes and linesmen's. They're the ones that are destroying English football. And they are turning English football into a Netflix series. It's a disgrace. It's genuinely a disgrace. And I feel for all Coventry and Plymouth fans to see my rant for my full-time thoughts, but I had to get it off my chest because I'm not gonna leave the Ricoh Arena earlier and just go, oh, never mind, we'll be back soon. No, obviously I'm not gonna do that. I'm saying it as it is. We were robbed tonight. Simple as that. Or as comparethemarket.com say, simples. I can't even do the meerkat impression anyway. But either way, though, best of luck to Coventry for the rest of the season. We'll see them on Valentine's Day in February. They really didn't look all this or that for me from tonight. I think we can beat them at home. But February's a long way away, so we don't know yet. Coventry's form might be amazing by then as well, so we don't know. But obviously they've got Ipswich next. They're away at Portman Road. That's not going to be easy for Mark Robins at all. It's going to be a hard day for them. Ipswich, of course, currently second in the league as well. And we have got Stoke at home next, which is a must-win in my eyes. A must-win against the Potters on Saturday now for round 19 of the season. So we will see you there. And hopefully we can forget the absolute disaster and absolute ball ache that was tonight. Because Pgmol are turning English football, the Premier League, the Championship, League One and League Two, into a Netflix series and a soap opera. But we'll see you on Saturday. Up the Janners, up the Argyle, up the Greens, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth. Come on, you boys in green. Green Army! And yeah, we'll see you against Stoke on Saturday, guys. Cheerio.
When they pull on the green, they're all Janners.